morning, welcome to the channel. My name's John. We're in Mirfield today. We're going to follow the Cleckheaton branch opened by the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. This 6-mile route was opened in 1848 and ran between Mirfield here and Low Moor up near Bradford. I think we'll do this walk in two parts. There's quite a bit to see. The line left the Calder Valley Main Line at Cleckheaton Junction, just east of Mirfield Railway Station. Unfortunately, it's still on Network Rail land, so we can't show you that. The junction went off to the left, just where we see those construction vehicles in the distance there. So pick up the track bed in these trees. It crossed over the Aaron Calder navigation on a bridge which has been removed. I'll just show you where that was. This is where the line would have crossed the canal, on a metal span between these two buttresses over there. See the track bed along that tree line there. So that's the track bed there, approaching Huddersfield Road. Went under a bridge which has now been filled in. So we cross under Huddersfield Road, cross the bottom of Church Lane, and follow the path which has now become the Calder Valley Greenway. We'll have a quick walk up there. So this path is now following the route of the railway up towards Cleckheaton. So far there's absolutely nothing to indicate that it was once a railway. So it looks like we do have a bit of a diversion around this play area. See where it takes us. The track bed went to the left here and has been built on, as we can see. We'll follow this path and pick it up later. After passing through this reasonably new estate, you just see the track bed there and what's left of the embankment. That's where those trees are there. We crossed over North Road. We can see where the bridge was. We'll have a look down there. We're just down on North Road. That's the embankment up there. We can just see the bridge abutments where we cross the road here. And we believe this was the entrance to Ravensthorpe Station. The stonework we can see here was part of Ravensthorpe Station. It's been built on now, so we'll not go there. Unfortunately, from here up to Heckman Junction, most of the track bed has either been lost back to farming or it's on private land. Those buildings we can just see in front of us are on the track bed. We'll pick it up further up. As we can see, it's now a leisure facility. However, the track bed did follow this road. Approaching from our left there, on the embankment we can see, was the London and North Western Railway's Leeds New Line. This crossed over our line on a viaduct. It crossed over here. We can just see the abutment there in the trees from the bridge. And our line continued straight in front of us towards Heckman Junction. we are in a bit of a cut-in. Just ahead of us would have been a viaduct carrying the line across the River Spen. We'll have a look when we get down there. The viaduct would have continued just to the right of this development we can see in front of us. We'll see if we can pick it up further on. I think we can just see the embankment just there in the trees where the viaduct finished. So that line of trees there was where the line went up towards Heckman Station. We can just pick up the line of the track bed here, that row of fence posts, before we went onto a junction which took a spur down to Ravensthorpe. We'll have a look at that in another explore. We're just approaching the junction now. So that building just to our left is on Spenvale Street. There's a bit of handrail remaining. You'll see there. This is Heckman Junction. Some remains here, possibly a ballast bin. So this is the junction. That's looking towards the site of Heckman Station. If I just turn you around, sun's in a bad place I think. That's the branch that goes down towards Ravensthorpe. In 1848, a passenger station was opened here. This lasted until 1888, when this site became a goods yard. The site is now housing, as we can see. A new passenger station was opened just across Station Lane, just the other side of these two bridges. The 1888 station building stood just in front of where we are now. The cobble forecourt still remains. Not sure what this little alcove was for. Looks like there's some pipe work in it. Access to the booking hall was up these steps, which still remain. Access to the island platform was through this bricked up entrance. We'll just see the two bridges above. Some interesting artwork all along this route. Looks like it's been made out of scrap. So the steps that came up to the island platform are under this hatch, obviously for maintenance purposes, and then retained. This is the overgrown platform. There's still stone remains of the platform edge. As you can see, we are on a bit of an embankment here. This route is now known as the Spen Valley Greenway. It runs from Ravensthorpe up to Low Moor near Bradford. This bridge takes Huddersfield Road across the line. You can see it's been widened at some point. Extra stone support there. We're now approaching Liversedge Station. These iron hoops, you can see, they're just an art installation. They're not some relics from the railway or the mining past. I think just to our left here was the site of Strawberry Bank Colliery, something like that. Don't know when that closed. Just down there. The station goods yard was just to our left. As we can see, it's now a vehicle salvage yard. The cobbled approach road has survived into the goods yard. It looks like they're the original stone gate posts. Like I say, it is a scrapyard, so we'll not go in. There are no remains of any station buildings or platforms which would have been either side of the track here. There are some retaining walls. On both sides. But they appear to be much later than the platforms. So immediately after the station, we're straight into the 79-yard Nola Hill Tunnel. I'll walk through here. Still see evidence of soot up there, and the camera's picking it up. There's no refuges, It appears to be built in part stone and part brick for some reason. Not consistent. A few repairs as we look through. Just turn you around, have a look at the portal.
What we'll do, we'll conclude part 1 here at Liversedge. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in part 2, where we walk from here up to Low Moor and see what more remains we can find.